Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we will be doing a Week 6 recap of the 2021 NFL season. This week was full of exciting games, plays, and players. So let's get into the scores. Hunter, take it away.
Well, on Thursday Night Football, we had a closer than expected game between Tampa Bay and Philly. I did not see Philly coming within 10 points, but they managed to play a good game. They did lose by 6, but hey, Jalen Hurts still played pretty good.
Yeah, solid performance by the Eagles.
Now on to Sunday. Actually, you go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
All right. Well, first surprise game of the week, 9:30 kicking off, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, kicking off at London, was Miami and Jacksonville. Jacksonville apparently is undefeated in every country but America. I think that's a pretty cool stat line. So, Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence looked pretty good. I just saw the news. Kicker Jacksonville, Josh Lambo, just got cut, and they're gonna keep the new guy, Matthew Wright, who used to be a Steeler. And then so that's pretty boring game. Huge performance for Jalen Waddle, definitely showing what he can do. Tua, well, it's a little scary. And I heard some news about Myles Gaskin, and he might be injured. I don't know.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Sorry if you guys heard anything in the background a second ago. I was just trying to view the stat line of the game. Robinson rushed 17 times, 73 yards and a touchdown, and 3 receptions on 4 targets for 28 yards. Robinson has been heating so much ever since Urban Meyer started giving him the ball more. Week 1 and 2, he put up under 10 points each week, and he had only 5 and 11 rushing attempts. But now, since he's got 15 plus, he's put up 20 almost every time.
Yeah, James Robinson unfortunately traded him away in my league. It was a good trade, though. Don't regret it. But definitely a solid player. Keep him on your fantasy team if you want to trade him. Not someone who you want to hold on to the rest of the season, and has very good value right now. All right, now on to Green Bay and Chicago.
Adams underplayed. I'm going to say Adams should not play his best.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this game was pretty much over before the game started. Aaron Rodgers proved that he still owns Chicago, and, well, you know, just a solid, pretty boring game, personally, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
But, you know, Green Bay versus Chicago, it's always going to get heated up, and it's a really fun rivalry to watch. Now, on to a game no one expected to happen.
Looked like a Super Bowl team. I know it was Detroit. They played so well. Burrow, Mixon, the connection was there. 40-yard plus touchdown to them. Mixon had 18 touches for 94 yards. He had 5 receptions, 6 targets for about 59 yards and a touchdown.
All right, guys, we have a question for you in the comments. Will Detroit go 0-17 this year? Let me know what you guys think. I personally think they will scrap maybe 2 wins this year. I think they have the first overall pick in the bag, which could be a good start for Detroit, personally. All right, now on Minnesota and Carolina.
Wait, 1 second. About that, I got Detroit winning a decent amount of games this year, like maybe 4 to 5. I mean, look. Their schedule is tough. They've gone way more lucky than they have bad. Baltimore, 66 yards to lose. It's crazy how many games were based off of luck. Week 8, the only chance they have this season is week 16 against Atlanta, week 13 against Minnesota, And I don't even know if I'm going to say week 8 against Philadelphia, man. Like, this team has a lot of things they need to improve. But they're not awful. They're not the best in the world.
All right, on to Minnesota versus Carolina.
I did not.
Oh.
This game was good.
Personally, one of my favorite games so far this week. Definitely a crazy ending. The Panthers got into the situation where they have to, keep the clock running. I mean, not running, and they have to get points on the board. Unfortunately, they did not get the dub in Minnesota, beat them in overtime. So, but I don't think it's something that Carolina should be dreading about. They looked really good, and I see a positive future for Sam Darnold and those Carolina Panthers. And Adam Thielen proved that if you give him the ball, he will be good. And Dalvin Cook is back. Dalvin Cook is back.
He played very, very well. And now on to Kansas City versus Washington. It was a rough first half for Kansas City. They pulled it around. I don't know if you guys saw, I'm not going to say much about it, but the Jackson Mahomes situation in Washington. Fun to watch. I honestly saw Kansas City winning though.
Yeah, I think Kansas City, personally, I don't think they should be worried too much right now. Definitely Mahomes isn't playing the best. But, I mean, that offense is very good. And I think later in the year they're going to get hot. And I just never will not see them as a Super Bowl caliber team.
Now Arizona versus Cleveland. This game could have been close. But with the injury of Kareem Hunt, I really think that will close the gap.
Personally, I disagree, actually. I think Arizona is just a better team.
I agree.
And maybe the game would have been closer, but I don't think Cleveland, even with those guys, had a chance of winning whatsoever.
Now, on to the Colts versus Texans. They shouldn't have given a win to the Colts. I mean, it's the Texans. It doesn't really count. But it was just a blowout.
Colts defense looked good even against a bad offense. They still show that they can get tackles, pressure, and, turnovers.
May I say, Cooks proved he's not touchdown dependent. 17 points without a touchdown.
Yeah.
Now, on to
Dallas, New England. Oh,
game of the week.
My God, what a game.
Dallas is legit.
Oh, definitely.
Super Bowl, top 10 team.
New England is pretty legit too. I mean, they look good. They don't look bad. They look good. Can they beat the Bills twice a year?
No.
No, but they could make wild card.
100%.
Especially under Belichick, that never puts you out of the question.
I mean, the only issue with Mac Jones is that he wasn't drafted in the 6th round.
I mean, Dallas, personally, offensively, they are flawless. They have great wide receivers, fantastic running backs, fantastic quarterbacks, one of the best O-lines in the league, good coaching. It's really very flawless. Well, it is flawless in my opinion. Alright, now on to the most unexpected game of the week.
Yep, 100%.
LA Rams 38, New York Giants 11.
Oh my God, I had the Giants favored. I did not think the Rams could possibly win. I just can't believe it. Like, bro, did you see the Giants with all their injuries? Like, bro, I did not see the Rams winning this, honestly. I am just kidding. If you guys
Danny Dimes looks like he needs some eggs.
He's injured, my guy.
But I know. I mean, I don't know why I said that. But, like, he sucks. He's bad. He's not a good quarterback.
Yeah, well, I'm just kidding.
He can't win games.
I'm just kidding. We all saw Los Angeles beating the Giants. Cooper Kupp did so good.
Just statistically, Danny Dimes is good. But visually, he sucks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right.
Seattle versus Pittsburgh. This game was great. I loved watching this game.
Oh yeah, that my favorite game for the Steelers so far. My Pittsburgh Steelers took out the dub. It was a little hard. T.J. Watt coming in clutch. Still the best defender in the league, no question. I'm sorry, cry. It's not Aaron Donald. It's not Myles Garrett. It's not Jalen Ramsey. It's the one and only T.J. Watt. He will win Defensive Player of the Year because he's just that good. And now, on the Monday Night Football. Okay, once you guys see the tier list video coming out, probably in a couple minutes after we record this, I said something very idiotic, and that was Buffalo was going to blow out Tennessee.
And
My...
Did I disagree with it? I can't remember. I think I said the game was going to be close, and I was right.
Yeah, well, there's flaws. It's the predictions. They weren't there. They weren't there. They weren't there that day. That's okay, right? Please don't bully me. All right. Derrick Henry looked good. Julio Jones looked good. AJ Brown looked good. Tannehill looked good.
AJ Brown had the game of his, the best game of the season, putting up 16.
Yeah, but he hasn't really put up that many. First off, that many games, nor that many good games. I mean, his best week besides this week was only 14 points in week 1. Then he got 7 in week 2. And then he got 0.6 in week 3 because he got hurt, and then he missed 2 weeks. So, definitely, I feel like he's definitely going to raise in targets. Julio will mess up his value a little bit. Not too bad, but, he'll be on and off. All right, well, that's the Week 6 NFL scores. Solid week, honestly, very entertaining. Week 7 is always one of the bad weeks to watch because there's not that many games because a lot of teams are on bye weeks.
Yeah, I don't know what the kids in my league are doing, honestly. They're kind of stupid. Dallas Goedert's on waivers. I don't know why.
Yeah, so an unfortunate week coming ahead of us with Week 7. Not one of the, in my opinion, the worst week in football because I'll pretty much your whole fantasy team is on a bye week. I mean, look, here, I'll read it off to you right now. On my phone right now, my fantasy team this week off is Justin Herbert, Austin Eckler, Ezekiel Elliott, Deontay Johnson, and Greg Zuerlein. My 2 running backs are D'Ernest Johnson. Make sure you pick him up in waivers. He's starting this week. And Melvin Gordon.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to win?
No. But listen, here's the thing.
He says no.
Dude, here's the issue. I have some of my best players as well. You would think 12 fans are both in the same league. I have Damian Williams, Eli Mitchell. They should be able to put up 15, 10 points. Hopkins, who's starter, Samuel, who's my starter, Debo, by the way, Waller, AJ Brown. But I have Kareem Hunt, who's on IR for 4 to 6 weeks. You got Najee, who has his bye, favorite Steeler, by the way. You got James Robinson, who was in bye, and Justin Jefferson, who is on his bye as well. It kind of sucks. I still am projected to win, though that doesn't matter. I mean, my opponent decided to start Swift and Keith Gainwell and Austin Cooper and Christian Kirk. They're gonna either put up 30 and assault me or 1 and hug me. But anyway, guys, that is just the Week 6 scores. Now on to top 5 player of the week at number 5. This isn't Fantasy Player of the Week. This is Player of the Week. So at number 5, we have Jalen Waddle.
Fantasy is definitely a factor. Fantasy points. I mean, a guy who put up 5 points is not going to be on this list, but a guy who put up 40 probably will.
But Jalen Waddle, in case you're wondering, he put up, in our league at least, 29 PPR with 13 targets, 10 receptions, 70 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Very good performance by Waddle. He looks very good as a rookie. He's very fast as well, and he looks very promising.
Yeah, definitely shows his future and how he's going to be well, how he's going to be in the future definitely looks solid. And I can't wait to see more of this.
And now on to number 4, we have Adam Thielen, who had a similar game to Jalen Waddle, just a bit more receiving yards and one less touchdown. But he had 13 targets, 11 receptions, 126 yards, and 1 touchdown, 1 carry for 2 yards. That carry definitely saved the entire game, did a lot with those 2
Definitely.
yards.
People won their fantasy game off that. Those points, man.
And
Definitely.
in case you're wondering, the PPR, in our league at least, he put up 26, or 26. I don't know, but Thielen played good. I think it was partially because Gilmore was on Jefferson, and Jefferson still managed to get a decent, 14 targets, 8 receptions. Still did good. Gonna leave it at that. You got number 3, you got Joe Mixon, who really only made it on here because of the receiving stat lines. He didn't do the best running wise. He did get 18 touches, 94 yards, 5 receptions, about 59 yards and a touchdown. He did put up a 28 PPR though, and he had a very good week. I just think we kind of had to put him on here because he played very well.
Also, Joe Mixon. I mean, probably
he's gonna
by
start
now.
Getting more touches.
No, by now, if I'm just thinking about prior years, he's probably on IR currently. So the fact that he's not inconsistent,
and he's staying
not
healthy.
on IR, putting up 17 plus points a game, I think is going to be a big factor in the Bengals offense and your fantasy teams.
Well, wait a
If
minute.
he becomes on IR, don't be surprised.
Okay, so I'm
Alright.
currently looking at fantasy right now, and I don't know why 25,000 people are putting a waiver claim in for Deshaun Watson. He's not playing this season. It's a waste of a roster spot. Just please drop him.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
now,
heard there was a theory of him going to Miami, but I think that might be cap.
yeah, I heard about that too. It's possible. Anything is. But now on to the big boys. So number 2, Jonathan Taylor,
Just been on this week 2 in a row, probably.
He is, in my opinion and Gabe's opinion, going to be a top running back in the next few years. He has been playing insanely well. He has put up 2 30-plus point weeks, and he is just insanely good. And, I mean, he averaged 14.5 yards per carry, which is very impressive. And he had 14 carries, 145 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He didn't have a receiving stat, and he just played insane. Now, on to number 1, CeeDee Lamb. Game-winning touchdown, 11 targets, 9 receptions, 149 yards, and 2 touchdowns and 1 carry for 2 yards. CeeDee just played super well, and I think he's 100% deserving of this number 1 spot. And it was tough. It was a debate between him and Taylor. They both had incredible weeks.
But CeeDee Lamb did score the game-winning touchdown. So, and remember, this isn't about fantasy. This is about NFL and impact on the games. CeeDee Lamb, obviously, a big part in that victory with those 2 touchdowns. Yeah. And that 1 carry for 2 yards. Oh my God, big difference. Alright, now, on to slide 3.
CeeDee Lamb, fantasy player of the week. 36.7 PPR, we already told you his stats. Quality's gonna suck. Because it's recorded from a TV. Gabe just looked it up on YouTube and posted it. Let's look at the clip.
Alright.
Very good throw by Dak. I will say, I don't know what... I'll let you watch the video, but... Wait 1 second. Alright, let's look. Wait! What? Oh, my bad. Anyway. Kind of just saw the play of the week, but still. So, look. The defender, CeeDee is... Where's CeeDee? Right, is that CeeDee? Or is that CeeDee? That's CeeDee. So look, I don't know what the defender was doing, but CD just went up and cut.
I mean, he just burned Jalen
Yeah.
Mills.
Exactly.
Practically just
And
tore him apart and then trolled him after if he like waved to him.
CD definitely a great route from CD Lamb, a very good throw from Dak Prescott. I will say New England is way better than their record shows. Honestly, they made it into overtime with a top team, in my opinion. And Dallas is just such an explosive offense.
Mac Jones looks like the best rookie quarterback coming out of this class so far. I don't think he's gonna win Rookie of the Year.
I think it's gonna go to Najee.
It's going to. I mean, I think this is solidified. It's going to Jamar Chase or not Najee Harris. There's like no one who's other in the question besides Mac Jones, probably.
Yeah. All right. Now on to play of the week. This literally was like a very good play. Quality is not the best.
You don't see this very often.
No, wait. May I just say, no seconds time on the clock. Half over. Down by 3 touchdowns. I think. No, down by 2 with 2 extra points. I think. I'm not very good at math. But, anyway, pretty much a great throw. Donovan Peoples-Jones is 74 yards, I think it was. Maybe 64. But it was
that's his. No, he's a number 11.
Yeah, I know, Peoples-Jones.
Oh.
No, I was talking about how far the throw was.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like, the touchdown completed air distance, I believe, was 74 yards. Great catch. It kind of reminds me of the Aaron Rodgers one. But
oh, yeah, Rodgers to Rodgers.
Yeah. I know I've just been pausing it, so I'm just going to let you watch the whole clip. I'll also go back to the CD one.
And now he'll uncork it for the end zone. Ball in the air, and it's caught! It's caught!
I was freaking out when I saw this. I'm just gonna let you watch the CD one again.
I was watching I think I was walking my dogs, and I look at my phone and Hunter texted me. He goes, in all caps, Donovan Peoples-Jones 74-yard touchdown pass Hail Mary, and I'm like, what? And then I pull up YouTube and I almost like fall. I trip and I almost fall flat on my face. But yeah, I mean it's something you don't see very often. I just think this was deserving as play of the week. That's just my opinion. Comment your opinions down below. But yeah, boys, that is really going to be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. We will be coming out with a bunch of stuff in week 7. We will, I think, this is Zach Ertz's Cardinals debut. We'll update you on how it goes and what our opinions are and how he looked with Arizona. I do think it will take some time to adjust. But anyway, boys, that is, kind of just our video today. I really hope you do enjoy. We will have a bunch of content coming out to you on the weekend. And, well, peace. Alright, peace. Guys, make sure you check out the TikTok. We'll put that in the description.